More people need to talk about traveling to Mongolia, especially its Muslim region called Byolsi, and here's why. Number one reason is adventure. This isn't your sip sangria at the beach type of relaxing trip. It's more like almost died climbing in a storm kind of extreme travel. My overly ambitious mom decided to take our summer trip quite literally on a new level by booking an 8-day tour in Western Mongolia that included a 27-hour bus ride, 8 kilometers of horse riding, and the 6 hours of climbing to one of the highest peaks in the country. After riding my very demure, very cutesy horse for 2 hours in the scenic nature, the real challenge began. When we started climbing, I felt quite hot and sweaty, but then all of a sudden a storm hit. At one point, I was completely alone. I couldn't see anyone ahead, and my sister, who was supposed to be behind me, had vanished. For 5 solid seconds, I was terrified and thought I was gonna die. Even though it was freezing, I pushed through and finally reached the top where a travel group was waiting. The view was breathtaking, everyone was super emotional and proud of themselves. But just as I was soaking up the moment, our guide said we gotta go down ASAP because another storm might be coming. The climb down was brutal, it was so steep I had to pull some Spider-Man moves. Pro tip, please invest into good hiking shoes. I know some people in our group did go up without special shoes, but those can make your life much easier. When we finally got to the bottom, we rode a horse's back, but it was way harder this time. Everyone was exhausted, my horse was wandering off, and we could even hear wolves howling. But when I looked up, the sky filled with stars was the most beautiful view I've seen in a while. In the end, it was a day filled with a fascination for animals and nature. Thank you, join me and our guide Tatach for organizing this climbing activity during our trip.